Can't we
This is not a debate. You must learn focus. Our journey need be your only concern.
But what if they can help us? That one seemed to know a little about the... lake.
And how does that help us with our goal?
We won't know unless we ask.
I don't know which tower this is. I don't know if there's anything up here I haven't done already. Oh, this is that one. So, there is a double Revenant fight inside there if you really want to do it. I'm not going to do it. They're both level 6. It's not worth getting one-shotted by Revenants constantly. It's just a realm tear. You don't get much from it. It's definitely do it later when you're of appropriate level, so you don't get fucking wrecked.
Mimir, there was a shrine about a giant lady with lots of books and visions.
Ah, that would be Groa, the Knowledge Keeper. She was a gifted sorceress who gathered every tome of arcane wisdom she could find in the realms, all in the hopes of augmenting her powers of prophecy, that she might find her lost husband, Arvandil. And we'll pick this up later.
Oh, it's up there. I don't think I can get an angle on that. No, I can't. I gotta do that from up top. Fuck you, bird.
Boy. Look here.
Hey, Brock. You found something interesting.
Did you now? Well, color me interested. See, you boys ran afoul of some travelers. Or them travelers ran afoul of you, more like.
Who are they? What do they want?
Dunno. Oh, you ask a lot of questions. All right, what'd you break?
So these are now open because I have the rune for Muspelheim. I can't make any of them though.
Wear it with the... Keep them from hacking bits off you. Looks good. Very proudly, you some bitch.
That's the thing about tier stuff. You don't get all the pieces for it until you can already make armor that's way better than it even fully upgraded. Never made sense to me.
The other creature. And don't be letting that spit-fister of a brother of mine lay hands on it again. That ought to fix whatever you let my brother do to it.
So fully upgraded, this is plus 10 to everything, plus 12 to strength. That's why it's so damn good. Suitor's Grip of Flame, also fucking fantastic. Whenever it procs, which is pretty often to be honest, more often than you'd think. Every time you do an attack, it sends out a wave of energy like this one does on the last hit, but it's every hit. And it procs pretty often, to be honest. It says low, but it's not really. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. It's midnight.
Kid.
I don't have enough money. Don't have enough money. I'm not going to bother with anything else.
Now.
What does it say?
Yes, sir. So, Brock said his friend was dwarven, a kid. Wearing a green.
Look if you wish. We'll be gathering resources for our journey.
You don't want to help him? Dwarven, but no ring. One of his crew?
Scorch marks. Yeah, along the floor and wall.
Weird. I guess we keep looking.
We?
I mean,
So this thing here is a weird allegory to younger people currently.
that's his soul eater. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no hell, no afterlife, ever.
It does not attack.
Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come.
So not really the Soul Eater itself, but Atreus' reaction to it. Just hoping for a health gem.
Back there.
Oh, I don't want that thing. There we go. Like, I want to kill something that I can actually kill. There we go.
Not him.
Hey, I thought you didn't care.
I noticed the lack of ring while looting the body.
Oh. Right behind you! Switching! Sorry, not ready!
Ah, fuck. Oop, oop. Nowhere close. Still nowhere close. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered. That was the actual door.
On that severed hand. Attached to the Soul Eater. Well, we know what happened to Invari now. We can just go tell Brock. No need to fight him, right?
No, we will fight it.
But why?
Because you are frightened of it.
And that's the line that's allegorical to younger people today. Not all of them, but a lot too many who have been brought up too fragile. The fact of facing something that you're afraid of, so you're no longer afraid of it.
You don't look too good.
Oh, damn it all. That was my own fault. Thought I could get the axe throw off. Well, I think I did, I just missed. But yeah, going and facing things that are uncomfortable, that are difficult. Really? None of these are particularly good. I'll go with extra frost, I suppose. It's not really going to do me a whole lot of good. That strength and cooldown would be better. Got me to level 4. Brilliant. Oh, I didn't get his next level of armor? I thought I did. Oh well. 11,000. I'm not going to get anything there. Not really going to bother. I'll max out the kid.
This is the last one!
The reason frost damage is good is if I get frostbite up, it, all those attacks then do frost damage, which is pretty nice. Anybody, yeah, anybody. For any young people who are watching, do things that are difficult, that are challenging. Both physically challenging, mentally challenging, emotionally challenging. You will just grow and become stronger for it. Don't do things that are way too far out of what you can do, but...
Another map. Then we'll find something useful here.
But do something. Don't be afraid of ideas that aren't normal, that aren't your own normal ones. All sorts of shit, man. Or woman. Doesn't really matter. I was just kind of picking a word. Or anything in between, for fuck's sake. Whatever human being is listening.
It was a massacre.
Alright, where is the... There it is.
Be strong, Atreus. Stay focused. And look for a weak point.
Yes, sir.
Stay quiet. Make no sudden movement.
This way I don't have to deal with the Soul Eater and those things. Rip out its heart.
Leave it. You are stronger than you know.
Thank you, Father. Let's see if that's the outfit strength. Everything okay over there?
Oh, what else can I preach about? Yeah, challenge your ideas. Don't just shut out ones that don't agree with what you agree with already. Listen to other people. You might learn something.
The outpost. But where's the rest of him?
Ashes, most likely.
Soul Eater got him. I guess we
And
should
yes,
take this
some
back to
people
Rome.
are just assholes and just there to troll. And to that, you just ignore those people. They're not worth your time, attention, anger, any of it. Fuck them.
Can you read it?
Sir.
So there is an item right there. It's just a bit of money. In order to get it, you have to go down here, around, back to here again. It's not worth getting.
Staining. I don't know that one.
Who else will it?
And now you're interested?
We found his alchemist. A reward was promised.
That was good, right?
I see improvement.
Nothing else worthwhile. A lot of things people are getting upset about, there's no reason to. Offense is literally something you take. You do it. Other people can't offend you unless you feel like you should be offended. You're giving them power by doing that. Deny them that power.
What'd you find?
Your alchemist.
I'm sorry, Brock. The hand is all we could find. Still wearing the ring. There was a Soul Eater inside, and well, we must have burned away the rest of him.
Suppose you'll still be wanting some compensation, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally, he says. Miani Peruxi.
I always kind of wondered what that meant.
I'll take a closer look at this here ring. Maybe Anvari left a bit of magic inside before he croaked.
Dwarves can do that?
Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies and pig lips. Supple ones.
Ugh. I'm not as interested as I thought.
Oh there. Got another favor to ask you two.
It was unexpected.
What do you want, dwarf?
I got another lead on my old pal Anvari. Meet me at the Lawn Soother mines. There's some fancy-dancy looting for you.
Another lead? But we already found him. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain at the mines. These ones is just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag-scrapped and slack-jawed? Pulled the ring off on Vari's hand at the Velander mines. Feller was always tampering with souls and dark rituals and matters of the night, see? Just the sound of his hammer flattening metal.
Come.
Weird. Does it make more sense to get in the boat or take the thing? I'll just get in the boat. The Lunsoother mine is down here. The other thing is over there. Yeah, I'll just get in the boat.
Mimir, you were in the middle of a story before.
Groa the sorceress assembled a library of arcane knowledge, hoping to increase her prophetic powers to find her lost husband. But it was not her husband she would glimpse in her visions, for it was Groa being longer and farther than any before or since who witnessed Ragnarok, the end and the beginning. When Odin caught word of her ultimate prophecy, he maneuvered to obtain her knowledge and hoard it for himself. Groa knew Odin as a long-time patron of her services, and so she welcomed him into her library as a friend. What she did not know is that Odin himself was behind her husband's disappearance, having used his enchantments to conceal his death at Thor's hands from her sight. Smiling, jealous Odin took her by the throat, and with his very hands he stole her library and her life for his own.
I always knew Odin was bad. That's just...
Ruthless, barbaric, heartless? That's Odin. In fact, we would do well to sit here in silence for the next few moments and reflect on Odin's capacity for cruelty. And so...
Reflect longer.
I don't think I've ever heard that line before.
We can beach over here.
Bye-bye, birdie.
Well, looky who decided to show. Talk to this here ring.
What? I can't hear thoughts from rings, Brock. It's talking to me! It's Andvari!
Ha! Knew it.
He says he went to the Velnder mines to... observe his mistake? But then the Soul Eater attacked, so as he was being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put it in this ring. And then he...
What about all his stuff?
Huh?
Andvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatery tools. And one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
You're upsetting him.
Your point? You fellas take Andvari with you and go have a look-see. If you find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you. Hey now, don't go forgetting your entry stone.
How much money do I have? I have enough.
Let's do it. What you need? You know, being small like us, that's natural. Blessed to hear. You think what you want? Now there's something else.
Andvari isn't happy about us taking his stuff.
I do not care.
I'm not gonna tell him that. Enemies.
Good show.
Anvari says this dwarf was part of his crew. That he died because of his mistakes. He sounds sad.
The ring's grief is of little importance, boy.
Oh, he did not like that. He wanted us not to go down.
Stop listening to the ring, boy. Cannot be trusted.
I think you got it.
There we go. That was weird. Move, kid.
Silence that ring, boy.
I don't know how.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir. It's another one of those maps.
Ah, that's the one with Thor's statue.
A soul eater.
And a traveler. Guard up.
Bad, whatever the fuck you are. I don't know if tazel wurms are lizards or I don't know what they are.
A dead soul eater. What's a soul eater even doing here? What do you mean it's your fault?
Boy, ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore. He says this chest will trigger a bunch of traps.
Didn't need to break those, I just couldn't open the chest until he finished talking, so.
I see no traps.
Sounded so sure about it.
It's a nice bit of resistance is there. I almost never really bother with those. I'd rather just have more attack.
I'm ready!
To some extent I can talk while I'm doing this, to other extents it kind of pulls me out of my state of flow. It's always kind of odd when it matters and when it doesn't matter.
Says his workshop is up there. But I know. Don't trust the talking ring.
Time to die, asshole.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
This. Talisman of Ages. Oh, that's Aegis protection. Never mind. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Talisman of Ages. I don't know if that's what it's called. Come on, kid.
Boy,
Father, please, just listen. Invari's crew did something bad here. He's glad you destroyed his lab, and he's sorry he kept trying to trick us. His hammer is just through this gate.
boy, over here.
Yes, sir. Wonder who wrote this.
This is a fine hammer.
Invari says thank you. Can we keep him?
We will talk to the blue one.
And we're out.
You two find that?
Here, the alchemist's hammer. His spirit is a nuisance.
Yeah, Anvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
A trapped soul's what I need to give your reward some extra oomph. You don't want it?
Father, we can't do that. Here, you hold on to him. He's really useful, I promise.
Fine. So long as he proves his worth.
Kid's a bit of a softie, huh? Well, he'll grow out of it.
It is, however, a really nice enchantment.
What's it gonna be this time? Son? Oh, you make up your mind? Sure, that'll keep you out of trouble.
Meh. Same with
See
that.
you next, where's I see you.
You gentlemen certainly know how to get around. Why don't you tell me how all this began with Balder?
He just knocked on our door.
Balder of Asgard just knocked on your door.
Yeah, he just showed up and started a fight. He said he wanted to know something. He said, I know what you are.
Oh, well, we'll circle back to that later. What exactly did he want to know?
I was on it before by then.
He said I already knew what he wanted. Perhaps he mistook me for another.
Ah, that's quite interesting.
There's a nice little detail here if you throw the axe, or you don't have the axe in your hand. When this thing finally shows up, you'll recall it automatically. And that'll be that.